might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's Leonard. He's off on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And here is Noel after the three-pointer from Johnson. Johnson with the block. They get it back.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Warriors. Little turnaround. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Johnson's got 8.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here is George. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Noel.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
I think part of that is making sure your effort allows you to stay connected to shooters. That takes 2 things, coordination and communication.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. And Noel kicks to Leonard. Offensive rebound. Noel down low. He's guarded by Johnson. The shot's good.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
Johnson, that's for 2. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And it just seems that every pass. They make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
The Bulls leading by 9. DeRozan a screen on Noel. Johnson finds DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Johnson, good.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Johnson with the block. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Johnson. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Johnson's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Leonard. He dishes it to George. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe, and they pick up 2.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
To the inside. And again it will go. Basket is good from Johnson. He's got 21.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Noel in the corner. Ball against Paul. Ball passes to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
That's what you call using your agility to perfection. Nerlens Noel, a threat in the pick and roll.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Leonard. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Knocked away. Johnson with the block. Kicks it to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Johnson. Johnson's got 26 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Leonard with the screen on Paul. To the paint. Williams with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Moving it up. And Johnson with the stuff.
And what a way to start this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Leonard kicks to Noel. In the corner, George with it. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Bulls leading by 20. There's a screen by Williams. Johnson, the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Wall. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And it's Noel missing. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Phoenix. Count the basket. Williams has got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Let's give a round of applause.
Format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. Lance Stevenson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Diallo's checked in for Levine. And Raul Neto subbed in for Chris Paul.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
Here's Mann. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Batum, a screen on Diallo. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Diallo. Fades. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Diallo. There's the pass to Moutier. Clock at 6. Tries from 16. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, to me, there's no question. It's critical that Emmanuel Moutier make this shot more consistently, showing some signs of progress in the mid-range, guys.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Clippers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. And he could not get that one to go.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for LA.
Difficult spot.
Good on both. Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Batum against Johnson. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I know this isn't the real MP. He's not this good.
And here's Los Angeles. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Johnson finds Neto. Back to Johnson. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Drummond.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Up top, Moutier. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Stevenson. Over Kennard. Second shot opportunity. And here's Neto outside. Back to Johnson. They double team Johnson. From deep, Neto. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
3 points.
Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Mann. Here's Moutier, and stolen by Drummond. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here is Morris. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. Moutier pass to Mann. 5 on the clock. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Boys ball.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Stevenson dishes to Johnson. Back to Stevenson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the middle to end the run. Batum, no good on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The Clippers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. And out of the possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Fades and shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Your Clippers, 22. The Bulls, 57.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So the Bulls 5 right now. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Warriors was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Leonard again with the block.
A defensive stalwart.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. For the Clippers, Noel comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Luke Kennard. And the basket by Johnson.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now here's Noel. 8 points for him. Back to Wall. Pass to George. Leonard sets a screen for George. Shoots over DeRozan. Will it go? And it's Noel missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Johnson against Noel. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Ball against Wall. Outside Leonard. Over Williams. They get it back. And Noel kicks to Powell. Noel, a screen on Levine. It's stolen by Johnson. Over in the corner, Williams. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Noel, a screen on Levine. Powell. Johnson with the block. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 47 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. Powell,
the pass to Wall. Johnson against Noel. A three from Leonard. Cranes the three-pointer. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts it in to the 14-0 run by Chicago.
Here's Williams. Good on the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams has gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. And George gets it to go.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Johnson from outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Wall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Noel. The 10-footer. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Bean passes to Johnson. Takes a three. And yet another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Now here's Wall. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Outside for George. Outside, Wall. Outside, George. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it again. Here's DeRozan in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now here's Williams. He's got 13. Down low, over George, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Williams. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Ball against Paul. Here's Leonard. Here's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Well, how nice is it to watch Noel get going on the offensive end? He's finding his spots quickly.
Here's Johnson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And here are the Clippers now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Ball against Wall. Shot clock at 6. The three from George. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Count that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Powell against Levine. Powell dishes to George. Right side, Wall. He feeds it to Noel. Back to Wall. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Chicago's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach LaVine. The elbow position, the follow-through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
And Los Angeles guys shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Noel, a screen on Levine. Powell with the bounce pass. Leonard with no one around. No good, unable to end this run.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for the Bulls, Zach Levine, shooting 2.
Forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The pass to Moutier. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Diallo. Johnson draws the double. He's looking for Nunn and finds him. And he gets the bucket. Nunn's got his first basket of the night.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Moutier. Pass to Mann. And here is Morris. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. Johnson, good.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Mann passes to Moutier. 1:51 left in the first half. Morris a screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Buries it from three-point range. Batum's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And here's Johnson outside, and another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Mann, guarded by Levine. Pass to Moutier. And a lot of contact on that one, so
first personal foul. First team foul.
Earn the trip to the stripe.
So for the Bulls, Jones checked in for Johnson, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Zach Levine. Both free throws good for Moutier. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Nunn passes to Stevenson. Drummond with it, covered by Morris. Shot from 6. In deep, Drummond drops it in.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Now, here is Morris. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. He takes it in. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out left to the wing. Jones sets the pick for Nunn. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Moutier with the ball. Here's Mann. And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, against this team, they have an advantage. But it's not a sure thing. They're going to have to play their hearts out.
Kenny, can you smell that?
What's that?
I'm smelling an upset.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Chicago Bulls.
The offense is flowing like the Nile. They're working really well together. You have to love the shot selection. This is the way Coach drew it up.
And for their opponent, defensive adjustments sorely needed. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Out on the wings for him, Powell and Jordan. Noel is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Johnson in the corner. And stolen by Noel. DeRozan against George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Paul George has excellent instincts in the paint. This guy has the size, the touch, complete offensive player.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Outside Leonard over Williams. Leonard, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
DeRozan finds Williams. Basket counts. Williams has got 15 points.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan. His ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. On display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Hey, who's watching them?
Now Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks to Noel. Noel, a screen on Paul. Teardrop shot. Outside Leonard. The pass to Noel. Chicago grabs the miss. Johnson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. George against DeRozan. And George kicks to Wall. Noel sets a screen for Wall. Dishes it to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
The pick and roll game paying dividends. Wall with another delivery.
Johnson outside. Over Noel. And good! Good, there's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Wall looking for an opening. Pass to Leonard. The dish to George. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Noel. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. He dishes it to Powell. Noel, a screen on Levine. It's Powell with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
I'll take that contact.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Now here's Noel. He's got 16. That one goes in. Noel's got 18 points.
Well, 6'11" Nerlens Noel, so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
Johnson finds DeRozan. Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Clippers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ball against Wall. Noel sets a screen for Leonard. Over Paul. The kick out to Wall. Noel, a screen on Williams. Wall, and the call.
Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
For defenders, so fast, and the ability to get vertical as well.
Raul Netos checked in for the Bulls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Johnson. Again, what an avalanche.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Clippers shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Outside, Wall. Kicks to Leonard. Back to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Locked up there for Powell. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Johnson for 3. Good, that's another bucket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. It's Powell with the drive. And that one is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Neto, the pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, how effortless does DeMar DeRozan make those slams look? This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
Ball against Paul. And Noel kicks to Leonard. Over Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Powell. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Johnson for three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
They could use a bucket. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Outside, Wall. To the paint, here's George. It's Powell on the wing. With some arc, that one drops for him.
Norman Powell with the floater. That's a tough shot, folks. He just makes it look easy.
To the inside. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Wall. Noel sets a screen for Wall. There's the feed to Noel. And it's good, 2 points. Noel's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Johnson, that's for two. And again, that's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Ball against Paul. Outside Leonard, pass to Powell. There's a screen by Noel. Floats one. Left side, Wall. A three from Leonard. Nice D from DeRozan.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Johnson, that's for two. It's hauled in by George.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Wall. DeRozan against Leonard. There's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
Johnson from outside, and they get it back. Fires the three. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Wall after the Bulls pick up two. The offensive rebound kicks it out to Leonard from the arc. And it's Leonard again missing.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Neto with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Inside, Levine, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Wall. Noel dishes to Wall. Outside Leonard launches a three. It's not going to go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Levine, here we go.
Boy, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Now here's Wall.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Leonard against DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here is Johnson. Got it up. And that would have counted, but
at the end of the third quarter with the score, your Clippers 61, the Bulls 1.
Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Kennard. Paul George comes in for Mann. And it's John Wall in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. Raul Neto comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Outside, Wall. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Morris with a screen on Diallo. Leonard, no luck.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. You've got Diallo. Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Neto in at the point. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. Outside, George, a 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Stevenson outside. Johnson from outside. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Let's remember, John Wall has long arms, and he's a great athlete. Makes him a terrific finisher at the cup.
Johnson attacking, and Johnson with the stuff.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Please get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you at the next event.